I'm out here today. I've just done a short version of this for the TikTok and the social media stuff. I'm out here today along the canal with my glamorous assistant Ozzy. Sit. So we want to show you just some of Ozzy's tricks. I've been trying to work out things to show you guys apart from just camping and adventure stuff. So I think I'm just going to show you some of Ozzy's tricks, you know, and show him a little bit of the training that we've got so far. Obviously we know his favourite one. His current favourite one is between the legs, so always got a treat. And we'll do the basic stuff in a minute, but I'm going to show you guys something a little bit special. Ozzy, in front. Okay, so that's something else he does as well. He's a bit of a smart ass sometimes. You know, he's still a good player. He's a bit of a smart ass, so he won't do the full thing. He knows now that if I'm standing like this, Ozzy, legs. That's what that means. It means he's going between the legs. He's already learned to bypass the various different things and just go with the legs thing. What he should be doing is in front, which is like that, and then Ozzy, pay attention. Ozzy, round the back, legs. That's the series of commands anyway. Okay. Good boy. So as you can see, guys, sit. Ozzy's already got the basics down. Now I can make him wait there. I think the hand signals for him as well. There's a distraction over there, but he's still there. Turn my back, double check. Yep. Good boy. Good boy. So, that's obviously not a perfect example of distracted recall, you know, if he's buggered off somewhere doing whatever. But the thing is, and I mentioned this in a previous video, I believe I only put that on TikTok, Ozzy doesn't go that far away anyway. So if I'm trying to do a recall video with Ozzy, I've kind of got to stage it a little bit to show you guys. We can do that again. I've got a few more biscuits here. It's only going to be a short video to be honest with you. Got a few more biscuits here, that's terrible. You'll notice he's distracted at the moment, so I can bring him over here. Ozzy! Ozzy! Even perfect dogs can still be distracted. Now what are you eating? You got a bit of grass in your mouth? I'm not going to cut that out, because I want to show you guys that even... I'm not a dog trainer. I'm not a professional. And no dog is perfect, as you can see. But wait, Ozzy, pay attention. Third example, he wants to be on that side. Didn't want him on that side. Ozzy, here, in front. And that's another reason why I've got that command as well. Sit. Sit. Down. Wait. Wait. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. No dog is perfect. I don't care what anybody says. Personal opinion, there's no such thing as a perfect trained dog. And I'm not a dog trainer. My lead is around my shoulder. I'm not a dog trainer. So if you guys want to take anything I'm doing and try and use it, go ahead. But one thing I've learned, sometimes he just needs to get a bit of energy out. We're not cutting this out either. But this is a perfect example of something. Let's see if I can break him out of this. I don't need to. He's got his energy out. got a bit bored of the video and decided I'm going to go run around for a minute. So let's see what else we can do. Sit. We will show him playing. I'll do a B-roll at the end of him playing, so you guys get to see all the two playing right at the end of the video. Another basic that he learned very quickly. He's not perfect at it though. Oh. Boy. Other one. Other one. See what I mean? Not perfect. Other one. Muddy. That's why I didn't want to do that one too much. Muddy. Who cares? I'm dog walking. I don't care. If you have a dog and expect not to get muddy, then do you really have a dog? You're going to get muddy, especially on wet days in the UK. And yes, I forgot my microphone today, so hopefully you guys can hear everything. I'm now going to do the same recoil trick, but from a different angle so you guys can see it differently. Ozzy, follow. I'm going to get him to stay by here. This is one thing. Ozzy. A recoil example. In front. Wait. Don't even have a treat in my hand at the moment. So you guys can see this from a different angle. See what I mean? Always wants to know. Good. Done. Done. Yeah. Other direction. Wait. Come on, man. Good boy. Good boy. Another thing you guys notice, I don't give him the treat straight away sometimes. He gets a little overexcited. Let me get a bit closer to show you guys what I actually do with the treat. I don't know if this is an official technique or not. Just something I started doing by accident one day and it worked. So sometimes, even when he's in a calm position like that, you'll get a little bit overexcited and you'll try and snatch the treat out of my hand. So instead of having it just like that, where you can go, oh, take it, what I've been doing is having it in my hand, and if I think he's going to snatch, I turn it away so his nose is on the back of my hand, and then once he's calm, then he can have it. Up. So you might not do it now, but I'll do it as an example anyway. So you see he's going to try and snatch it. So you'll notice I turn my hand away, and he has to think about it a bit more. There you go. That one's a very simple one. I don't know whether that's an official thing, but I've shown it to multiple other dog walkers, and they've all said that it works for them. They've got an overexcited dog. He doesn't always snatch. Sometimes he gets a little bit overexcited, and he gets a bit nuts. How would you guys like to see an experimental one? This is one that I've been working on, but I don't really know what I want it for yet. I think it just looks cool. It's similar to the whole between the legs thing, which I haven't told him to do yet, which is why he's still sat there. Similar to the between the legs thing, but I'm going to try and walk him forward with it. We're hit and miss on it. I'm still trying to work out exactly how to get him to do it cleanly. So if anyone's got any advice in the comments, just pop it down in the comments. So this is what I've got so far. Fumbling over my words, but this is what I got so far. So I'm going to go back there. I'm going to bring him back there, and I'm going to bring him towards you guys with it. Come on. Ozzy, legs. Legs. Wrong way. Up. Legs. Good boy. Now this is what I've got so far. Forward. No. See what I mean? It's a little bit of work in progress. Ozzy, legs. close. Sit. Go forward. Forward. Legs. Forward. Forward. Follow. We're still working on it. We're still working on it. I can get him maybe a couple of feet usually when he's not so distracted. But still working on it. As I say, no dog is perfect. Some dogs get it straight away, some dogs don't. I'm not going to cut out any of the bad bits of this video, so you guys can see that Ozzy's not perfect. He does want to be trained. He absolutely loves being trained. He loves going through the training. He's actually currently watching you guys through the camera on the other side at the moment. He loves being trained. He loves going through all the training. He gets excited when we do it. He's currently watching me from behind the camera, which is kind of funny. There we go. And now I'm just going to let him go off and do his thing for me, because I know he's not going to go far. And he does have a GPS on his collar. So, a couple of questions I get all the time, even though I'm not a professional dog trainer in the slightest, not even close. You guys can see that in the videos. How did I get him trained so quickly and so well? Well, two things. One, he's a border collie. They pretty much live to be trained. Normally for farm use, cattle use, sheep use, stuff like that. They love being trained. And secondly, it didn't just happen overnight. It took a while, a long while to get him trained. But I had help from, mostly from my Aunt Kerry. Ozzy, you want to get out of the shot? You want to get out of the camera? Come here. Here, buddy. He's a naturally curious dog. He wants to know what I'm doing. My Aunt Kerry, she helped me a lot. Friend of ours, Mandy, we've got a regular dog walking group that we go with every single morning. So it's his own little dog pack, which he's kind of in charge of now. He's kind of taken over from Mars, the previous dog that was in charge. Plenty of YouTube videos around, but don't take one YouTube video and take that as gospel for how you're supposed to do it. What you got to do is take loads of little bits of advice from everywhere and work it and make it your own, because no dog is the same. There's no two dogs that train the same. Border collies, if you've got more than one, they will train off each other sometimes. Gotta keep an eye because he's off over there a minute. He's fine, he's good. He's just nosing around. Border collies will train from each other sometimes, same as other dogs, they'll train from each other. So if you can get your dog very early into a social sort of group, it's going to be a lot easier training because they'll learn off each other. And the other question I keep getting when I'm out on walks is, why have you got a shock collar on? It's not a shock collar. As simple as that. It's a GPS. So if he does wander off, like for example he's gone around the corner now, for that example I'm going to give you guys a recall. Ozzy! He is well out of sight right now. Wait for it. Wait for it. And there he is. Good boy. That was one of his wander off things. He wandered off down there, he was around the corner, he couldn't see me. He's a bit excited, so now he's going to want to try and snatch. Ah. Good boy. Perfect example. Good boy, Ozzy. You gave a perfect example for the viewers. Go play. Go play. He's like, I am playing ducks. I'm currently watching ducks. I love you, Yonata. Right. Come here. Also, play with your dog. Don't be afraid to let your dog play rough a little bit. Just make sure that they know when to stop. He's currently watching the ducks. And off he goes. He's never going to catch those ducks. I don't even know why he bothers, but off he goes. Yeah, it's not a shock collar. Sorry, I got off on a tangent then. It's not a shock collar. It's just a GPS tracker. I would never use a shock collar. I would never use a prong collar. I'm not a dog trainer. Obviously there may be certain circumstances where those are useful, but if you've got a puppy and you're struggling to train the puppy, those are not the answers. Those are more for, I would say, personal opinion. They're for dogs that they're reactive dogs that really need to be pushed somehow. But if you've got a puppy like I had Ozzy, I've had Ozzy since he was 2 months old, you don't need any of that rubbish. And now we got the zoomies, because he didn't catch the dogs. Anyway guys, he wants to play, so I'm going to end this video with a video of him playing. Give you guys something really fun to look at the end. I hope this was helpful to somebody. And yes, the whole between the legs thing, that's useful for getting him close, but it's also a really good thing for me to show off a little bit. Even though he does get a bit distracted and doesn't want to do it perfectly. But anyway, watch this last bit of B-roll. Thumbs up and everything, subscribe, all the generic YouTube stuff. Pop in the comments anything, if you've got any questions, pop it in the comments. Ozzy's having a whale of a time, so I'm going to film him there, and you guys get to see what he does when he's not being trained. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I gotta get him. I'm gonna get him. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. I'm gonna get him. This is his favourite game. We just kind of started doing it one day. Watch. If I try and get in front of him, watch what he does. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna cut you off by here. I'm gonna cut you off by here. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next video.